my yarny friends, I'm Sara Sach, and welcome back to my crochet channel. Now today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet the Summer Fun Headband. This headband is super easy. It's just a repeat of V-stitches in the center for an open and lacy look, and it's a really comfortable headband. Now it measures across about 3 inches, and if you make it according to what I have written, it's going to fit about a 22 to 24 inch head. But keep in mind, if your head is smaller, you can do less rows. If your head maybe is bigger, or you like it a little bit looser, or maybe you have big hair like I do and you need it a little bit looser, you can always add some extra rows. It's super easy, super versatile, and work for just about any size head. Now you can find this free crochet pattern on my blog, and as always, I'll put that blog link down in the notes underneath this video. Alright, we're going to begin with our slip knot, and we're going to chain 28 chains. I've chained 28 chains, and this is going to be the first tie on our headband. And what we're going to do is we're going to stitch 3 single crochets in that second chain. So we'll go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through both loops. So there's 1, 2, and 3 single crochets and chain 1. And so for row 1, we chained 28 and we stitched 3 single crochets in the second chain from the hook. We chained 1, and for row 2 we're going to turn our work and just stitch 1 single crochet in those 3 single crochets. Our chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we have 3 single crochets for row 2. We're going to chain 1 and turn. Now for row 3 we're going to stitch 2 single crochets in this first single crochet. Now we're going to stitch 1 single crochet in the next, and then 2 single crochets in that last single crochet. 1 and 2, and chain 1. So now we have 5 single crochets because we stitched 2 in the first one, 1 in the middle, and 2 in the last one. So now we have 5 single crochets. Alright, for row 4 we've chained 1 and we're going to turn, and we're going to stitch 1 single crochet in these 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to chain 1. We chained 1, we're going to turn our work. We're going to stitch 2 single crochets in this first single crochet. 1, 2, 1 single crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 single crochets in that last stitch. And chain 1. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets, and you can see how we're going out in order to get the width of our headband that we need. So we've chained 1, we'll turn our work, we're going to stitch 1 single crochet in each of those stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochets. Chain 1 and turn. We're again going to place 2 single crochets in our first stitch. 1, 2, and then we'll stitch across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 single crochets in the last stitch. 1 and 2 and chain 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets. Alright, so we've chained 1, we're going to turn our work, and now on this row we're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch. Again, we'll stitch across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 in the last. And chain 1. Alright, let's turn our work. So now we have 11 single crochets. We're not going to increase anymore. This is as wide as we need the top of this to be in order to stitch our headband. We chained 1. We need to chain 2 more because we need a chain 3 at the beginning of this row. Now we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. Our chain 3 here counts as our first, and we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. We're going to skip the next 2 single crochet stitches and stitch a V-stitch in the next stitch. And our V-stitch is a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the same stitch. Now we're going to just skip one of the single crochets and stitch a V-stitch in the next stitch. Double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet in the same stitch. That leaves 4 single crochets. We're going to skip the next 2 and double crochet in the last 2 single crochet stitches. And chain 3. And so we stitched 2 double crochets because our chain 3 counts as our first. We skipped 2 single crochets and stitched a V-stitch in the next. We skipped 1 single crochet, stitched a V-stitch in the next, skipped 2 single crochets, and stitched 1 double crochet in the last 2. So we have 4 double crochets and 2 V-stitches. Alright, so for this next row, we're going to remember that our chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. We're going to double crochet in the next double crochet. Now we'll move to our chain 1 space of our first V-stitch and stitch a V-stitch in that chain 1 space, which again is a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now we're going to go to the next chain 1 space of the next V-stitch and stitch a V-stitch. Then we'll stitch 1 double crochet in those last 2 double crochets. And chain 3. And so again, we have 2 double crochets, 2 V-stitches, and 2 double crochets. Makes for a nice open and lacy summer weight headband. So now what you're going to do in order to get the length of your headband is you're going to continue to repeat row 10, which is the 2 double crochets, 2 V-stitches, and 2 double crochets. You're going to repeat row 10 for 24 more rows. That's going to get you up to row 34, of course. So repeat row 10 for 24 more rows. So here's my headband. I have stitched an additional 24 rows, which gets me up to row 34. Now this, once we put the end part on it and the tie, is going to fit approximately a 22 to 24 inch head. Keep in mind it's a very stretchy headband, And if you're making it for someone with a smaller head, you may want to do less rows. Or maybe you have a larger head, you can do more rows. The neat thing about this, of course, is we'll have these ties that can be tied and adjust the headband for any size head. Once you have completed your last row, we're only going to chain 1 instead of 3 and turn. And we're going to do a solid row of single crochets. So we're going to begin by stitching a single crochet in the first 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Now we're going to stitch a single crochet between the double crochet and the next V stitch. 1 single crochet in the 2 double crochets of the V stitch. Don't single crochet in the chain 1 space of the V stitch. Now we're going to single crochet between those 2 V stitches, then 1 single crochet in the 2 double crochets. We'll single crochet between the V stitch and the next double crochet, and then 1 double crochet in those last 2 stitches, and chain 1. And that's going to get us 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need to have 11 single crochets. Now for our next row, we've chained 1, we're going to turn our work, and we're going to stitch the first 2 single crochets together. So we'll go in the first one and pull up a loop. We'll go in the next one and pull up a loop. Yarn over and go through all 3 of those loops. That's a single crochet decrease, or stitching 2 single crochets together. And now we'll single crochet across until we reach those last 2 single crochets. Alright, so now we're going to stitch the last 2 single crochets together. So we'll go in, pull up a loop, go in the next single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over and go through all 3, and then chain 1. So now we have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets because we decreased at the beginning and end of this row. Alright, now we're basically going to repeat what we just did. We're going to stitch the first 2 single crochets together, 1 single crochet in each single crochet across until we reach those last 2. And then stitch the last 2 together in a single crochet decrease and chain 1. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochet stitches. Now this next row we're going to turn, of course, and we're just going to stitch 1 single crochet in each of those 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 single crochet stitches, chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to decrease at the beginning and end of this row. First 2 single crochets together, 1 stitch in each till we reach the last 2, and then single crochet them together and chain 1. So now we have 5 single crochet stitches. Chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to stitch 1 single crochet in each of those 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 single crochet stitches and chain 1. And see how that's decreasing down? Alrighty, so we're going to turn our work. We're going to do a decrease, or stitching the first 2 single crochets together. we'll have 1 single crochet in the middle, and then we'll decrease with the last 2 and stitch the last 2 single crochets together. Chain 1 and turn, and then we'll stitch 1 single crochet in those 3 single crochets. And chain 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, of course, and turn, and we're going to stitch these 3 single crochets together. So we'll go in the first one and pull up a loop, we'll go in the next one, pull up a loop, then we'll go in that third one and pull up a loop. And we're decreasing from 3 to 1 single crochet. And now we're going to chain 27 chains to form our tie like we did on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. We stitched our 3 single crochets together, and then we chained 27 chains, and now we're going to cut our yarn. We're going to tie that off, and you need to snug that and make a knot right in the end of it so our chain doesn't come out, and get that knot as close as possible and clip. And you need to do the same thing to this side. I've already tied the knot and clipped it. And so now we have a beautiful summer headband. And so here is our Summer Fun beautiful headband. I love this yarn for this. It's, to me, like I said, it looks like watercolor. It's perfect, and you can do this in any colors with any medium weight number 4 cotton or acrylic and make a beautiful headband for every outfit for your summer wardrobe.